Interested in taking part? Fill out the form. The link is in the description below.
Books we read. Books we read.
La 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 la
Welcome to Between the Pages. Today we're joined by Siddhi, a 12-year-old who loves to read. She also likes to listen to music and is awesome at art. Today she is here with a magical read, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Let's welcome Siddhi. Hello Siddhi, welcome to Between the Pages. How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm fine as well. So can you introduce yourself?
I'm Siddhi and I'm a 7th grader. I'm also a bookworm and I like to read many books like novels and thrillers, actions and all that.
So how have you been lately? How's life been?
It's nice. My exam just got over and I'm happy.
That sounds exciting. So you mentioned that you're a bookworm. Can you tell us what book you're here with today?
I'm here with Summer I Turned Pretty. So it actually has 3 parts. The first one is Summer I Turned Pretty. Second one is it's not summer without you, and third and the last one is we'll always have summer.
Okay, so can you give us a brief about the book you're here with today?
So in this book there are 3 main people, 2 boys, 1 girl. So the boys are the brothers Conrad and Jeremiah. Conrad is the older one and Jeremiah is the younger one, and the girl is Belly. Her real name is Isabel. So in that there's the story how Conrad and Belly end up together. So before that, Jeremiah dated Belly, and Conrad and Belly had a crush on each other when they were like younger, like 5 to 6 years old. From then, they had a crush on each other.
So that sounds pretty exciting. So did you know the ending before you started this book?
Yeah, actually, my friend, she told me the ending, and she's a really like she is a spoiler for the books. And that's really like she reads the last part of the book and then she decides to get the book or not.
Okay, spoiler alert. And who was your favorite character in the book?
It was Belly because her life is relatable to mine, and that's why.
Can you share a moment with us where you thought that she's relatable to you?
So the thing was like she had a brother, but I have a sister, and it's like they both are like her brother name is Steven, so they both fight a lot, but they care for each other. And when Belly was hurt, Steven like consoled her, comforted her. Same here, my sister, we both like fight very much. And then when like she's hurt or I'm hurt, she comforts me or I comfort her, and that's really a good kind of bonding between.
Okay, that sounds lovely. So, were you feeling any emotions when you were reading the book?
Yeah, I was feeling like excitement, happiness, sadness in the story. I literally imagined the story and the people, how were they looking. Actually, I saw the characters. Like there is also a series of this book, and I saw the characters of the series and I imagined them. And then I imagined the things which were there, like the cousin's house. There's a cousin's house in which the families get together, Belly's family and Conrad and Steven, Conrad and Jeremiah's. And then I imagined those things and they were there.
So, how did you feel about the author's writing style?
Yeah, she's really good author. I mean, there's a Netflix series called To All the Boys I've Loved Before. They are the movies actually, but they have the parts, and that's really good. Like the stories are really good of her.
Okay, and if you could spend a day with any character, who would it be?
That would be Jeremiah.
Why so?
Because he is really funny kind of person. Even though he's sad or any person is sad, he makes him or her really happy, and he's a really good comforter, I think.
Okay, so If you could swap lives with any character in the book, who would it be and why?
So if I would swap my life with any character, that would be Belly, because like her life is really confused, and if I swapped my life with her, I could make them right, and then it would be easier to her.
All right, that sounds nice. And would you recommend this book to kids your age?
Yeah, I would, but not kids underage.
Uh-huh. And why would you recommend this book?
Because this is like the imagination, ये imagination जो है, that would be really nice, and then you could imagine better in your like future and all that.
Okay. And has this book helped you in any way?
No, this is just a novel and it isn't a real story. So, but it's really like a nice book to read, and it could be like that would not be a time pass for this book. So,
Okay. And how did you find out about this book?
my classmates.
Mm-hmm. And were there any spoilers that they already gave?
Yeah. So the last part when Conrad and Belly married each other.
Would you want to change that, or are you Team Conrad?
Team Conrad.
Damn it, Team Jeremiah here. Okay. So, is there anything you would want to change in the book?
Yeah. So Conrad and Jeremiah's mother, she dies in the book, and I wish that she would be alive because she was really good person, and she was close to Belly and like all the children more than Belly and Steven's mother. So that's really I want to change.
Okay. And if you could be friends with any of the characters in real life and like a best friend, who would you want to be with?
Jeremiah.
Uh-huh. And why so?
Because he's really good comforter, and I like not in only book. I wish like he would be a really good comforter in the real life too. I've not met him. So
And have you read all of the books?
yeah,
That sounds interesting and impressive as well. So, which one was your favorite?
the last one. We'll
Okay.
always have summer.
Okay. And can you tell us why you came on this podcast? What inspired you to come here today?
So my inspiration were you because like you're handling this podcast all by yourself.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
So we have a ritual in this podcast where every guest writes a question for the next guest. So I have a question for you. So this question is from Omi, and he's asking, why did you choose this book? Did you choose it because you like the genre, or was it because someone recommended it to you?
So I also like the genre, but also the recommendation. But like this is really good book. This is a romance novel, and I really like romance novels. But I also like thrillers and actions.
Have you read any other romance novels?
Not really, but like mythological. My favorite author was Sudhamurti. I watched a series of a romance novel, To All the Boys of Black Pepper I mentioned. But like in the Sudhamurti, there's also a mythological, and I've read that.
Okay, so it's your turn to write a question. Thank you so much for joining us on Between the Pages. I had a really great time talking books with you and Belly. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Time to close the book, but don't worry, the stories really never end. Until our next adventure together, remember to keep your imaginations fueled, your laughter contagious, and your bookmarks handy. Until next time, it's me, Anna Leilani, closing the BTP book for this week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
la 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 la